And so that's how we ended up in the city. The plan was to just be in the city for a year, and then we would move to the Pacific side, to Coronado.
Okay.
And so, yeah, but that didn't necessarily pan out because 5 months after we got here, my husband passed away. Very unexpectedly. He went out to walk the dog and he had a heart attack and never came back.
Wow.
And so I have been spending the rest of my time, like the year and a half here, trying to readjust, which I have. Spent a good amount of time in grief counseling and have been doing my own healing along the way. Yes.
In what year did he pass?
So that would have been 2003. So we moved here in May 2023, and he passed away October 5th.
Wow.
2023.
Wow. But at least he enjoyed his...
Yes, he got to enjoy 4.5 months of Panama.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm really sorry for your loss. And how have you been dealing with that? Because I know once you are in the US, there's a structure for when people die and you already know what to do.
Right.
Over here is kind of different.
It was that process was very different because I had no idea what to do.
Yeah, of course.
And so I had, on a whim, just sent a text message to my attorney that was helping me through my the visa process and all of that. And like literally 13 seconds.
He was like, I got you.
Right. Just, called me up and said, like, I sent them the text, the message through WhatsApp, and immediately got a call. Like, where are you?
Are you okay?
And I'm sending my husband over, and my son, and they came over with all the paperwork that needed to be signed. And literally they were just like, this is blah, 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 and turn the paper around and sign here. And so they really took care of that whole process. You through it. Yes.
You see, guys, that's why you need a good attorney.
Yes.
If you need attorney services, you know who to call. NDM Law Firm. Don't look for people who's gonna scam you. Don't look for the internet. There's a lot of bad people outside over there. So go and look for the best. NDM Law Firm. Continue.
Okay.
So they help you. They told you need to do this, this, and that. And what was the process of the rest of the, the casket? Did you cremated him or?
Right. And so what I learned was that in order to, so first of all, there was like the U.S. Embassy had to be contacted. The State Department had to be contacted. The Panamanian Ministry of Health, all of that stuff. And then what I learned was that, because when somebody passes away, you're not really thinking
ready.
You're not ready. Right. You're not ready, first of all, and you're not really thinking straight. And like the hospital was saying, you've got 24 hours to decide what you're going to do with his body. And I'm thinking,
what?
I don't even know. Right.
Who am I?
And so my attorney handled all of that and made sure that I had so that was like on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 extra days before I needed to do something.
Yeah.
They worked that out for me. But what I ended up realizing that I needed to do was I needed to have him cremated, because to take his, as they call it, the whole body, the whole body in a casket back was going to be an expense that was like in excess of $20,000. And that was not part of the plan. And so we had him cremated and then had a ceremony back in the States. Oh. So he is in Pennsylvania. with the rest of in the family plot, and that's how that worked out. But then coming back here, I needed to figure out like what to do, because there were people like my family saying, well, are you going to move back to the States now that you're down there all alone?
And you were like, heck no.
I think it's probably better if I stay here. Like, I am not really a cold weather girly. I don't really like the cold weather, and the season, like, it gets dark really early, and it stays dark and it's cold, and I'm thinking, on top of experiencing, like, dealing with the death, like, I can see myself just going into depression.
Yeah,
that would not be good. I needed to be someplace where it was warm and sunny and spoke to me, and Panama was doing all of that. And so I decided that this is going to be my new home. Like, we didn't sell everything to move down here just for me to go back. And so I stayed, and I am glad that I did. This has been a wonderful healing place for me. So
I'm just in awe by everything you just said, because it's not only hard to let go of the place you were born in, because sometimes people have attachment, that you have your family and all of that, and you started your life over there, but also letting go of the person you love, and then coming back here. It was your dream together, but you kept going, and I can say I admire you for that. Yeah, it's pretty brave, and I'm also happy that your daughter is coming along, because it's very important to have a support system.